Why? Why? I get enough of this where I live. Why does it have to rain? Who am I kidding? I love the rain. Good day, my friends. My name is Lego, and welcome to the wonderful world of Minecraft once again. Now, today is going to be the last stream I do for a while, just because I feel like maybe people are getting tired of them, and I just want to change up the schedule a little bit. So instead of doing a stream on Tuesdays, I'm going to shoot for, if I can, anyway, I'm going to shoot for videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So, new schedule and stuff like that. But for now, I have Q&A. That's what we're going to do, seeing as we hit 100 subscribers, and that was the deal. I was going to do a 100 subscriber Q&A, and so here we are. And I'm just going to play Minecraft kind of in the background while you guys ask questions if you like. Hello, Dark Knight Gaming. So I'll make sure and say who is asking the questions if I can. And yeah, it's just going to be a little bit different than usual. Anyway, hi. Hi, everybody. Got some things to go grab from downstairs. In fact, looks like I need new armor as well. Anyway, questions. Questions. Go ahead, feel free to ask anything. Just keep it PG. That's all I ask. Let's see here. What do we get? Maybe I'll do some farming. Don't know. Hello, Alice. Let's see. I need sticks. Maybe I'll make some. Alright. So, just any kind of question. Oh, those are logs. Any kind of questions are welcome. Yes, the armor stands are still dabbing. Somebody just asked me to invite them to the stream again. One moment as I do so. I really wish that there was an invite button in the PS menu, or in the pop-out menu that when you hold the button, but there isn't. You have to go into the actual PS menu and go into settings in order to actually invite people. It's quite annoying. So I'm gonna see here. I didn't see who asked to be invited again. I haven't caught the name. Started with like a D or something. So I'll just send out a few extras. Here, let me go double check. Let's see here. Okay, I know who it was. 2 seconds as I actually invite the right person this time instead of the wrong people. Okay. See here, right there. There's the right person, I think. Okay. There we go, we're back. Alright, so I made some sticks. And all that. Do I have Fortnite? Excellent question. I do not have it yet. I want to get it, and I have the stuff for it. I just need to download it. So, and on my internet, that takes quite a while, usually. So, you can well, I don't know if I can estimate a time, but it'll be out there eventually. I really want to play it, because it seems to be the game right now to play. So let's see here. 6 of those and some pumpkins. There we go. Alright. I have been... Oh, great. I'm having a little issue with my controller here. My controller has been slightly modified so that it doesn't create as much noise when I'm playing. Oh, great. Stop it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I modified my controller so it won't create as much noise when I'm playing. For you guys, your sake. Oh, great. And so it should be quieter than a standard PlayStation 4 controller with my model. Stop that with R2 and all of that. Stop. People don't want to see that. I might have to rip out the felt on that side. Great. Okay, so my iron. I may as well show you all where this is at. I'd prefer to just keep this just me talking to you guys. Somebody just sent me a message. Apologies for that. I prefer to keep this just me talking to you guys if I can. So I'd really rather not have anybody else in here. It all depends on how much attention this gets. Because if it gets to the point where it's getting no attention, then I don't really mind. But I totally wouldn't mind if you wanted to join me at a later date. I just don't want to have anybody in with me currently, as I am live streaming. Some gold armor there. Stop it. Stop it, R2 button. I really need to fix that. Stop it, R2 button. Stop being weird. It's because I used super glue instead of hot glue. It's too hard on one side. Let's see here. It's still going. Okay. The felt is coming out. There we go. Alright, so my R2 button's now louder than normal. I'll fix that later. Alright. So, questions. I'm sure there are those of you who have many questions. I don't even care if they're personal questions. Go ahead, personal questions. Ask away. I really don't mind. Run into this crafting table here. Oh, but I still need iron, which means I need a pickaxe, which means I need to find a pickaxe. I've been going on lots of mining trips lately, as you can see. So I'm going to go stick this up here in my auto furnace. There we go. Auto furnace supplies, and then I have just a normal furnace over here and over here. And I think I was thinking about making another auto furnace over here. Yeah, you know, I think you are too. You want to pop on? Do I have you on my friends list? So make sure that this isn't. Do I have you on my friends list? Oops, I dropped that. I meant to slide. What? What? Hello. I just dropped my hoe, and I don't know where it went. It completely disappeared. Oh, it went into my first slot. Yeah, okay. So I've got some gold armor on now. I need to find myself a pickaxe that's preferably not enchanted. Hello, Alley Gaming. At least I realize I'm botching that. I'm sorry. I botch all kinds of stuff all the time. Yes. Go ahead. Ask away. Questions are welcome. Alright, so pickaxes. What have I got for pickaxes right now? These. Yeah, my streams are usually like this. For a little bit, they'll drop, and there won't really be any sort of activity at all. And then all of a sudden... What? How do you make millions? I'll let you know when I get there. Honestly, YouTube is about your demographic, who you've got, who is watching, and all of that. And that kind of is one of the questions that I actually wanted to ask you guys. I'm glad someone brought it up. Was that, how do you guys think I can make my channel better? What would make my channel that much better that it would make it, you know, so that more people would watch? It is a little bit about money. You do have to have a decent amount of money in order to have certain setups and stuff. The professional setups do cost a bit more money than amateur setups. Professional being you have like a soundboard and a computer that can actually handle half the games you play and, you know, stuff like that. Okay, so I've got my iron. I just walked past a crafting table again because I'm clearly not talking. Or, clearly I'm talking. I'm talking too much is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so new pickaxe, right here. New sword, right there, which is what I needed. There we go. I would love to stream SCP Containment Breach sometime, and actually I'm currently working on a setup so that I can stream on the PC, because as it is right now, I can't really stream on the PC. I mean, I have the stuff, but I want to stream with like a face cam and the whole deal, so I just need some more time before I can actually get that going. Hello, Eric. Let's see here. Pretty sure... Oh, that wasn't dirt. I thought this was dirt. That's stone. That's the outside edge of my house. Oh. Ugh. Hello, Koala Shinks. I need... Oh, I guess I need cobblestone. Yes, for those of you who did not know, Koala Shinks is a moderator on my channel, along with Alice. Why is this my last stream? Okay. Well, I decided that these streams haven't been getting a huge amount of attention, though they do get a little bit more attention than my usual videos, and it's not necessarily that oh man, how do I put this? It's not necessarily that I don't want to do the streams. It's that, and I do enjoy them, and I enjoy the being able to talk to you guys, like live and stuff. But I have a hard time finding the time sometimes to do the streams, and gosh, I guess maybe I should tell you guys now. I've been kind of hiding a secret from you all, and I've been trying to hide it for a long time, but I actually have a medical condition where I get migraines from playing video games, stuff like this, bright, loud noises, all kinds of stuff. If you really want more information on that whole deal, Google's probably your best friend, but I get migraines quite frequently. In fact, I have a little bit of one right now. But I'm here streaming anyway because I wanted to do it. But mainly that is the reason I am stopping streaming, because I can't do the 2 hours long videos anymore. I mean, when it comes to actually recording videos, you can get away with only playing for 30-40 minutes and then editing it down, whereas when you're doing a stream like this, it really requires a little bit more time than it seems to, because there's the talking with people afterwards and all of that. Yeah. Anyway, what else have you guys got for me? I don't know if I missed some questions there or not. I don't think I did. I don't want to miss any questions if I can. Okay. Kind of in the shower? I don't want to know how that works. How are you kind of in the shower? What are migraines? Excellent question. They're like a severe kind of a headache. It's like a headache on steroids, I guess would be the best way to put it. Yeah. They're not a huge amount of fun. And they've been steadily getting worse over the last few years for me. So where is my cobblestone? Oh. It's over here. That's right. Okay. Lego. Yeah, that about sums it up. Yeah, that's one way to say it. It's not like I have terrible internet or something. Oh man, These walls need some... Whoa, dirt. I mean, water. Lots of water. Okay. Oh, great. There's a torch underneath of the ground here somewhere, and I don't know where it is. Oh, it's right there. Oh. Okay, well, that was pretty quick to find, actually. I wasn't expecting it to be that easy, because it never is. Let's see here. I need... Oop, that's not the block to place things. Let's see. How did I have this set before? I think it was like this, maybe. Where's Red Sport Car when you need him? He's not online right now, actually. And how I wish he was online, but he isn't. There we go. That's where it was before. Then, where's the rest of my tracks? Yeah, that's why I haven't been on PS4 very much, and it's kind of why I've stopped doing a lot of stuff. I'm trying to narrow down what's causing them as best as I can, but it's kind of difficult to find it. Oh, I should just leave these tracks off the ground. What about Green Sport Car? Green Sport Car is a figment of my imagination. Yeah, for those of you who didn't know, this tunnel is actually built right next to a giant ocean. In fact, most of my house is built around an ocean here. So that's fun. It means that whenever I try and dig somewhere, water everywhere. Yeah. This whole minecart system here really needs some reworking and stuff. Just simply because it's a bit of a mess. Just a bit. Yeah, water house. No kidding. My house is not a houseboat. Despite what many people might believe about people who live in my state, my house is not a houseboat, even though we do get a lot of rain. Okay, let's see. Is that all the dirt off here? Looks like it. No, not really. No, I don't think I can get rid of them. And I think it's just something that I'm just gonna have to live with for a while and get used to. Honestly, this isn't the first time I've had to deal with something like this. Some of you know this already, but some of you do not. And is that I actually have multiple different medical conditions, which is fun. Oh, so much fun. Hi, Jerry, James, Jerry. Yeah. I actually have a multitude of different medical conditions. One of them is IBS. And IBS is a thing, stands for irritable bowel syndrome. Basically means that my stomach gets upset from very little things. I mean, vibration, certain foods that I eat, and just a whole lot of not fun stuff. And the results are not fun. And getting food poisoning or the stomach flu is really not fun. It's just things like that, because you put a stomach virus on top of a stomach that's already uneasy, and it's just not fun. Anyway, so now you know that about me. So these walls seriously need some help. Any other questions you guys have? Because I'm sure there are a bajillion. I mean, you could ask me just the simplest, silliest questions you could possibly think of, and I will try and answer them as best as I can. Go for it. Why not? I realize that there's a little bit of a delay. Knowledge. What about knowledge? What do you want to know about knowledge? You got to give me a little more information than knowledge, Darth Mike. A little more information than that, please. I mean, you guys could ask me personal questions if you wanted to. I really don't mind. So, yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Where do you live? Excellent question. That's the kind of out of the box thinking that I was looking for. All right. I live in Washington State. I'm not going to tell you which city or anything, but I live in Washington State. It rains a lot here. In fact, it's probably raining right now. I can't really tell because my window has a screen on it. But it's actually kind of dark outside right now. There are definitely rain clouds in the sky. I can tell you that much. And I live out in the country as well, which is one of the reasons why I have poor internet. But the other reason is because my internet lines were put in the 90s and nobody's bothered to replace them yet. Still. Yeah, and that's why I have poor internet. Why do you live? Ooh, excellent question. Let's see. Why do I live? Well, I suppose I live because I can, for one. And I suppose I live to make other people smile. That's kind of been my job, to show them that even if your life seems bad, there's always a darker path that it could have gone down. It always could have been worse. You know, I want to show people that they really don't have it as bad as they think they do. You know? I don't know if I explained that too well. I hope I did. Stealing my job? No, I'm not interested in stealing anybody's jobs. No, not interested in that. You all can have your jobs. I like mine, which is not that much, actually. Oh, boy. There's water up there. Actually, fun fact, I actually do not go to public school. I am homeschooled, which is one of the reasons why I can get away with the crazy schedule and being able to stream at 4:30 and not having homework and stuff. Uh, People don't really make fun of me, though, in public, because that better defines that question. People don't really make fun of me for my conditions, but they treat me differently after I tell them. There's the whole, man, you can't eat anything, because I can't eat any sort of gluten, which is like bread. So I can't eat any sort of bread or any sort of milk. I basically live on rice and chicken for the most part. I do eat other things. I mean, I'm not completely limited, but I like to say that my diet is a visual one. You know, I have a visual digestive tract. Yeah, it does suck a bit. Oh, I didn't bring enough stone. But that's okay, because I've kind of gotten used to it. It's really not all that bad, and with some of the knowledge that I know about what conspired with wheat and grains and pretty much anything that grows back in the 40s, I feel better about it than I did in the past. Let's see here. Oh, wrong room. But basically, in the 40s, when all of the crop issues were going on, that's the wrong spot. Peanuts, yeah. I have a hard time with peanuts too. I can eat peanut butter, but I can't do the actual nut. Yeah. Anyway, back in the 40s, they did a lot of strange stuff to the ground. They had, oh gosh, I'm trying to think of what it was. They had a certain pesticide that they used on the plants, and they didn't realize that it was causing problems, but it like leads to cancer and really, really bad stuff. Now, they don't use this anymore, okay? So don't be worried about that. But it left a large mark on society of that time, and while the people of that time may not have been affected, their children were, and their children's children, and so on and so forth. It left a long trail of disease and not fun, as I like to call it. So, I mean, it was the 40s. People didn't know any better because there was no better at the time. I mean, if you think about more about stuff like that, I mean, lead paint is another example. Lead paint. And I think everybody knows about lead paint and what lead paint does. Let's see, did I go and pick up more stone? I did. But it's not enough. I need to go over here. I have a torch as well. I may as well put that there. Anyway, yeah, I think everybody knows about lead paint and all of that. So it's kind of like lead paint, but with food. Martians. Martians had nothing to do with it. Sorry. So, what other questions have you guys got? Why is my controller so loud? Because I hit the buttons really hard. Lead pea, you say? No, lead paint. Not lead pea. Lead pea would be horrible. Let's see, I need to clear this out some more. By the looks of it. Kind of cool that we've got 2 moderators in here right now. I don't think I've ever had my 2 moderators in the same stream before. Watching The Flash. Are you watching The Flash on Netflix? Are you watching that one? Because I've actually seen a little bit of that one. I've seen, I'm thinking 2 seasons? I haven't quite seen the last season, just because I haven't really sat down to watch it. But I've been watching The Flash. A little bit, here and there. I tend to not give out mods when I'm on the PS4, simply because it means I have to go and turn on my computer and lag ensues and, ooh, iron. I will set that up when I get around to it. Just fill that up. Nobody saw nothing. Oh. Okay. I was going to do the floor. That's what I was going to do. Alright. I don't know if I've seen that one or not, but I have seen the Netflix one. I can... Yeah. That's about all I can say, is that I've seen it. Some of it. Not all of it. And I'm not going to say anything for those of you who want to actually watch that. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'm kind of surprised that nobody's asked the question... Yeah, thankfully everybody is out of the house or asleep right now, so I don't have to worry about microwaves right now. Anyway, I'm kind of surprised that nobody's asked the question of who my inspiration was to start my YouTube channel, why I started my YouTube channel, stuff like that. Kind of surprised nobody's asked, but that's fine. I'm sure you guys have questions that you're trying to think of but can't think of, or something like that. I get like that all the time. Yeah, you could say I'm lucky that I'm homeschooled. It was kind of a conscious choice by my parents and then later me. Mostly because that what they teach in schools nowadays, I do not believe. Not much, Koala. But mostly the stuff that they teach nowadays in schools, I do not believe is correct. Like many of the science books and stuff are not correct. For instance, they still show the whole embryo thing in their textbooks. I forget exactly what it's called, but they still show that. But it's been disproved for like 50 years ago, I think. It was disproved. Yeah. Who's your inspiration? Okay. Who is my inspiration? Well, the first person that I watched on YouTube, sorry, I'm struggling with words here for, anyway, the first person that I watched on YouTube that really made me want to create a YouTube channel and to do stuff like them was Stampy Longhead, honestly. a lot of my videos are actually, I wouldn't say they're based off of his videos, but they're kind of the same style, sort of. And while I am no Stampy, and I know I will never be Stampy, because there can only be one Stampy, I have my own flavor and style to it, and I do things my way. Yeah. And I still watch Stampy to this day. I still enjoy his videos as much as I did when I first started watching him back in 2013, 2014, maybe earlier. I've been watching Stampy for a very long, long time. And I don't know if that's going to bother any of you that I like watching Stampy and my videos are a lot like his, but I mean, they do have my own style. Okay. Dan TDM. You know, I really liked Dan TDM up until he got his tattoo on his arm. I realize he's got multiple tattoos now, I think. But when he got the Minecraft tattoo on his arm, his channel changed a lot after that, and after that I just kind of stopped watching him. That was back in 2015, I think. I think it was 2015. I think it was around there. I'm not 100% sure. Am I going to get Terraria soon? Excellent question. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I have it on the PC right now. I actually do possess a copy of Terraria on PC, and it does work, and I, hack things every now and then, because I love to hack things. Other fun fact about me, I love hacking into video games and modifying them. Something that I like to do. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to actually get Terraria on here or not, because I don't want to spend any money on a game that people aren't going to watch. And while I would have fun playing it, and I would enjoy it, I just don't know if you guys would enjoy it all the same as I would. You understand what I'm saying? I want to play games that you guys are going to enjoy as much as I will. Oh. It's seriously buggy, huh? Okay, I'm interested. For those of you who have been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that my channel often has many bugs in gameplay. I don't know what it is, but I just find them, and they're often hilarious. For instance, some of my SCP stuff that I did a little while back, I really should bring that back. I'd have to download it on my computer again. But some of the SCP stuff that I did a while back, I've got footage of some of the characters walking through walls and, just general weirdness that shouldn't be in the game but is. So, and I do have Terraria on PS3. Yes, Koala brings up a good point. I do have it on PS3. So if you guys did want to play Terraria with me and you just wanted to play with me, I have it on PC and I have it on PS3. So if you have either of those and you wanted to play Terraria with me, I would be down with doing that. Yeah, PS4 has actually, I've noticed this myself, PS4 has become quite buggy. Games nowadays aren't what they used to be as well. I don't know if any of you know this actually. So remember, your world was overwritten by someone else's world, and now I have their world. Gosh. When I first started playing Terraria, I actually started playing Terraria, the full version of the game, a month after it was released. That's how long I've been playing Terraria. That's why I know the Terraria wiki like the back of my hand. I can tell you how to craft things off the top of my head in that game, just simply because I've been playing that long and I've worked that hard. And in my world, I actually had a giant boat. Now, I don't have this world anymore, and I wish I had, still had it, but I had a giant boat, and there was this glitch at the time, which I found out the hard way about this glitch. that if your house was built close to your spawn, it would split your house in half by a good, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 blocks. One guy, I was in this world with someone, one guy, his house got split in half, and one half of his house was on one side of the world, and one half of his house was on the other side of the world. It was insane. That was on PS3 when it was like that. And so, oh man, there was a lot of stuff like that that happened. Glitches. I mean, goodness sakes, the random spawn stuff glitch is still in there, where you'll be placing a block or swinging something or whatever, and randomly it'll start spawning things like birds or truffle worms or gold, diamonds. I mean, I've seen all kinds of weird stuff about that. In fact, I think Koala Shinks has some of that footage on his channel, but I'm not sure. Have to ask him. I mean, Terraria has always been just a slightly broken game. Goodbye, Koala Shinks. I have to make a new pickaxe and sort out my inventory a bit. Where did all my sticks go? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Darth Mike was there for the truffle worms thing. I was playing a game with him, and he was mining some stone, and then all of a sudden he was spawning truffle worms. Yeah, okay, so Koala Shinks does have some of that footage. Let's see here. I actually need this stuff. What I don't need is this stuff. There we go. Alright, that'll clear up my inventory a little bit. Yeah, so any other questions, guys? I'm sure you all have many questions. I mean, you can literally ask me anything. I will not hesitate. Well, I might hesitate a little bit, but I'll try and answer your questions as best as I can. Yeah, the first time Clayton and I saw it, or I should say Koala Shinks, the first time that Koala Shinks and I saw it, we were using Pixaw back when Pixaws were still good, and we were just mining, and for whatever reason, it did that. What is the meaning of life? I've been asked this question a couple of times, actually. It's an interesting answer, and I actually got put into a newspaper article at one point for answering this question. Hello, Mom. I am doing a live stream right now, if you're wondering. I should have flicked the switch. Okay. Anyway, what is the meaning of life? Excellent question. And simply put, from the places I've read, things that I've learned, the meaning of life is as simple as serving God with all your heart. That easy. Is that easy. That is the meaning of life. Right there. And I got put into a newspaper article over this, okay? In the Chronicle. If... don't know if... Oh, great, I broke this. I don't know if the Chronicle would be that easy to find, but it's there. Okay, so, question. Are you going to be playing Little Nightmares? I don't know. I don't think I've even heard of... Well, it sounds familiar. I think I've heard of it, but I don't know. I'd have to do some research into it. Excellent question there, Jerry. Okay. You have a question? One Punch Goku? Go for it.